guys? Sexuality here. We're going to look at some of the figures we got on this week. Today I'm looking at the Ultra Street Fighter 2 Final Challengers figures from Jada. Now, I'm lying. I didn't receive these this week. I've had these for a while already. I believe a year already. And I was going to keep them mint in box. But there was one character that has released that I said, you know what? I want to go ahead and look at. So I'm decided to go ahead and open my figures. So I've had these a while, but you know, like I said, Storm Collectibles is my Street Fighter figures, but considering how long they take to release, guys, I believe I should just go ahead and start opening the Jada ones, which I'll probably definitely keep the Player 2s or any exclusives. Those will be staying in the box. But as for these will go ahead and be open so we can take a quick look at them. As you can see, they come in this window box packaging, you know, with different portraits of the characters, depending on which character you have. So we have Chun here. You can see her inbox. You got her leg effect there, and then her face for a portrait, and then you got a stand with a couple of hands. You know, she's in that beautiful blue, and of course in the background you can actually see her character background from the game, which is really cool. On the top here we have the point systems and the life bar, which is there. So and this is standard on all of them. I don't think any have changed. Nope. So the only thing that's changed, of course, is a portrait of the face. You got Chun there looking really pretty, and then on the side of the box you have the name here, and you got some characters. You got Cammy, Feelong, Ryu, and then you can barely see him, Bison right there. You got T-Hawk, which I'm looking forward to, Vega, and I think that's it. And then you got some here, little tiny little bio, not really a lot, just basically where they're from, the country of origin. So she's from China. Her fighting style is the Chinese martial arts, and this is different languages. And here's the back of the cross sale with the first wave of Ryu, Chun-Li, and Feelong. And you can see the big roster of characters. So this is going to be a big shelf with a lot of characters when they all release. Let's see here. So far we do have Violent Ken, Evil Ryu, Ken, why do I keep calling it Cammy? Chun-Li, Dawson, Guile, Cammy, Feelong, and DJ. Oh yeah, and Bison. So the rest are coming soon. I'm not sure if they're gonna come out next year or not. But what I really like about the Jada toys is that they actually are taking on the full roster. These figures have Street Fighter character figures have been released for years, and they have never ever finished the roster. They always start a roster and they never do. Storm Collectibles looks like it was finishing rosters, but they keep jumping from, you know, Street Fighter 5 to Street Fighter 6, and then they were doing the Street Fighter Super Street Fighter figures, and now it's like they take forever. I mean, I don't know what it is. I feel like, you know, I think they should just concentrate on one series and then release them. And I don't know what, I wish I could, if I ever have a chance to interview those guys or ask them a question, that's my main question, is why are you taking so long? Because I really feel like, to me, and we're going to have comparisons on these and the Jada, these are the Jada. These and the Storm Collectible characters, but they are superior. They're really nice. I got Barlog this year and Feelong. Blanca is coming out soon. I bet you I'll probably get them in January. I have them on a pre-order, Big Bad Toy Store. And then of course I think Bison's coming, and I thought I saw a teaser to T-Hawk. Was it T-Hawk? I think so. But yeah, they're taking forever. So I'm really happy that Jada's actually finishing the line. Like, they're coming out with a bunch of them. So far they have 9 out this year, starting this year. So hopefully by next year we get the rest of them, and they'll probably be done before Storm Collectibles. We'll see. All right, so that was Chun-Li. Let's look at Ryu real quick. Here he goes. You see his portrait there, which is a really cool portrait. He has another face mask. You can see right here is a fireball effect. 2 hands, and then on his side, country of origin is Japan. His fighting style is martial arts rooted in Ansatulkin. I cannot say that for my life of me. I'm sorry. But you have different languages here. And then let's look at Filong. I love that portrait. It's pretty cool. And then, oh, this is different. So basically on this side, there's no other language. It's just English. So the country of origin is Hong Kong. His fighting style is Kung Fu. Oh yeah, this one's a little different. So let's go and get these guys out of the packaging to do a closer look at the Jada Ultra Street Fighter 2, the final challengers figures from Jada. Up first is Filong. Let's get a closer look at this guy. Let's start with the head to toe. You got his face mug. Looks really cool. Really cool. I love the eyebrows. His smug look, like he just smelled some bad eggs or something. Chun farted or something. No, I'm just kidding. Looks really cool. You got that ripped body that he has. Looks like he has a double jointed knee elbows. Which is really cool. And he can punch somebody. Yeah, it looks really cool. I mean, this is a $19 figure, and compared to, of course, the Storm Collectibles, you can see it does feel a little cheap, but not terribly cheap. Like, this is really cool. Got some good textures here on the pants, and they, some swivels, some swivels here at the what do you call it, the legs, and then double jointed. So that's really cool. Oh, that looks like it's gonna come off. So yeah, I mean, it feels good, I don't know, it looks really good. You got the feet. So you got the yellow coming out, and then of course, the bare feet underneath, which is really cool. It does move really fluidly, which is really cool. So, and he's basically just, of course, with the shirt off, and then you got the black on the pants. So yeah, no, he looks really cool. Let's look at some of the things that he comes with. Here's his background art, which is really cool. So I really like that. And of course, you got it pixelated like the game, which is interesting. Like I said, I really wish this was just kind of bigger, so that way you can display him with that kind of stuff. So that's one cool thing. Here's his other head portrait, this other head that comes with, which looks really cool. Yeah, I mean, that one definitely looks like, I don't know which one you would want to pose him with. All right, and then you got two hands. So when he's doing that effect, I forgot the name of his effect, but he does, like, you do the 3 ones where he just goes forward, the punch, and then the hand. So that's really cool. And then his foot effect. Now the thing about this is it feels really sticky. Like, I don't know, like, it feels sticky. Like, I don't like that. You can fit his foot inside. And it's so funny. And once I move this joint, now it just goes. So that's unfortunate. So you just, stick it up like that. But it's kind of sticky, which I don't know why. Why is it sticky? Not a good deal. Interesting. All right. Let's get the next person up. All right, next up is Ryu, right? Ryu. I always thought it was Ryu. I don't know. I always mess up his name, but anyway, here he is. So as you can see, here's his face portrait. Looks really cool. Like, Jada does a really good job on their face portraits. Like, this really actually looks like a Street Fighter character, which is really cool. He comes in his white robe thing, which of course on the Storm Collectibles you can remove all this and take it off, but it doesn't look like you can take this off at all, which is fine. Oh, I guess you can't. No, you can. Never mind. We'll leave it on though, because it's not, you know, that type of film. So you got the double joint on the elbow. Pinless. If everybody likes pinless, all you know. But this is really hard to. Oh yeah, this is not going. I guess you have to heat it up a little bit. Let's see this side. Well, this one's a lot easier to go, as you can see. So there's a lot. This helps a lot with the posability, which is really cool. He's got those fists on him. Then he got the belt, black belt on here. And you know, let's see on the legs how they go. Oh yeah, pretty great. So yeah, these are definitely really cool to pose with. So you know, feels good. Like I said, not as great, of course, as the Storm Collectibles ones, but like I said, they're completely two different companies. And of course, this is $20, $25 versus how much was this if you were you? Like $100. So definitely a really cool figure. He comes with his fireball effect, which is not sticky like the Felong one. And I'm trying to, where does this, like, of course here's the place where you place the stand where you place the fireball, but I'm like, where does it go? Let's see. Oh, here it is, right? It's just so the transition stuff you can barely see. But yeah, here you go. And he does have his two hands that you can do the Hadouken. So that's pretty cool. Really neat. And his other face sculpt, which looks really mean. Yeah, he has some eyebrows on him for days, dude. That's insane. So let's see how this looks. Oh, they're easy to remove too, which is really cool. That helps a lot. So so funny how figures have come a long way since I was young. And you know, so much you can do with these figures. This is basically like worth the money. And like I said, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably have these posed up, probably set up in my work. Hadouken, which is really cool. All right, next up is Chun-Li. Let's get her out of the. All right, here's Chun-Li out of the packaging, looking pretty cool. I'm really liking a lot of the details. Look at that face. That looks really nice. I like that face sculpt. They did a really good job on that. You can see the earrings, those beautiful eyes of hers, blue eyes, looking nice. And then of course you got the hair pieces here, or the, what do you call the bow things here. We got the yellow on there, which is good. I'm loving this blue and this yellow. They pop. That's nice. Really beautiful colors. Yeah, that's really nice. I like that. Of course, you have the detail on that. So that's really cool. This is a really nice figure. I like this one a lot. So let's see if you can pose her. You got the double jointed elbows, which is cool. And that helps a lot with posability, especially with these figures. This one doesn't want to move a little bit because, yeah, I don't know. And let's see, the legs go out like that. Spinning bird kick. I remember that cool move. So she's my second compared to Honda. I love using Honda a lot, but I use her next if I can't, you know. I think I like her a lot. So you got that little waist, small waist. Women are hating on her. Then you got those big thighs with you got the leggings on there, and then the boots. A lot of cool detail, like really nice. I really like that. So let's look at her accessories. So she does have the lightning kick effect, which you pose with the stand. So it goes here. Is this upside down? Oh, you just gotta. Wait, that's upside down. Wait a minute. What? Oh, this goes down here. So this knob is a little too small. This too big for this. You gotta just. Oh, I guess you just gotta. No. Shaggy. But that's weird. I can't seem to get it in. Maybe, well, isn't she supposed to like have her leg in there like that? Isn't that how it's supposed to be, right? Because that's how she, so what is this for? To hold her up, I guess? Oh yeah, to hold her up. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool, I guess, but I can't get this. I can't get it in there. So I'll work on that and see if I can get it in there. But that's really cool. She has 2 other sets of hands. She's gonna slap your mama hands. Get that? And her other face sculpt where she is yelling, which is really cool. I really like that one too. Let's pop that out. Yeah, she looks pissed. And I believe the pink version that just came out has the laughing and the peace sign hands. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna open those. All right, so let's go ahead and get them all together and do my final thoughts on wave 1 of the Jada Super Street Fighter figures that just were released last year. All right, let's do the side-by-side comparison to the Storm Collectibles characters. Of course, obviously, like I said, I mean, you're very comparing 2 different characters or 2 different companies of the way they make them. There's a lot more articulation, of course, the size and everything going on with this one compared to that one. I mean, you have on his foot, there's more articulation on the foot. You got more posability. Movement is a lot more fluid on these. The only thing I didn't like about these, for me, this version is those legs are just freaking huge. Too big, I think. And he does look a little bit big on his you know, his jacket there. So, but of course the face sculpt looks really cool, you know. And like I said, you know, you're really comparing, you know, if you want something basic and simple, you can just go with this one. And I do like the face sculpt a little bit better. I mean, I guess there's a lot more meanness to them, but you know, this one kind of looks like a young one. And this is the Super Street Fighter 2 one that they came out with, so you know, it kind of looks like almost like Alpha in a sense. But anyway, I'm missing his little bow thing here. Wonder where I put it. Oh, and his head comes off. Oh, another thing too, the problem with these is they're really easy to come, like their hands and everything are easy to come off, so that's kind of a pain. I need to find this thing. This has to be somewhere. Anyway, yeah, so here's just, like I said, a side-by-side comparison of these 2 guys. You know, just so you see what you're getting now. All right, here is the Jada version of Felon compared to the Storm Collectibles one that just recently was released. I mean, if like just like the Ryu figure, the Storm Collectibles is going to be a lot more posability, a lot more things. Of course, it's a higher end figure. You got a $90 figure versus a $25 figure. For me, I do prefer the Storm Collectibles version better, but you know, if you're not wanting to pay that, you just want something simple, though, you know, this one does work. I do find, though, you know, it's hard for him to stand, and as he knocks one down, the other one falls. That is a problem, because to me, you know, you got to get him to stand, and he won't stand correctly, as you can see. He's just being a pain in the... See, I mean, that's the only thing. I really have a hard time standing him. I don't know whether it's the shoes, and there's no swivel at the ankles, so that doesn't help any. But yeah, there you go. I mean, like I said, you know, it's comparing, you know, what you want. You want the quality ones, or you want that one. I believe the one Storm Collectibles is still available to get, so I wouldn't hold out on those, because once they go for high number as soon as they sell out. All right, here's the side-by-side comparisons to the Chun-Li. Now, this Chun-Li is not from Storm Collectibles. It's not the Super Street Fighter one. It is the Street Fighter 5 version, so it's kind of hard to compare it when it's not the same. But for me, I really like the way the Jada one looks. I do like the Street Fighter 5 version, Storm Collectibles one, but I don't know. I mean, maybe the colors are nicer, or I don't know what it is, but like I said, like, this one is a cool one, but what I hate is how easy the head comes off. Ugh, that is annoying. Like, that is very much annoying. But, you know, of course, you know, I don't know. Like I said, I'm really liking this one a lot. Not that I'm saying I'm going to replace it, but that looks really cool. I do like the Jada one. The Jada one does stand out. And actually, like I said, it is the standout of the wave. All right, so let's go and get these guys all together and do my final thoughts on the Super Street Fighter Final Challengers figures from Jada. All right, here are my final thoughts on the Jada figure characters. Now, in fact, I mean, they are pretty cool. I really like them. I think that they're phenomenal. Like I said, for the price point, and the fact of the matter is that they are doing something that no other company can do, and that's finish a line. You know, you can tell that these are $20 figures, compared to, of course, like if people are used to getting the, you know, Storm collectible ones, I mean, those are basically premium compared to this. So, but I really like, I'm really loving Chun out of this wave. I think she's probably my favorite out of the wave. I do like the other two, which are really cool, and I like the whole effects, and I love this little background piece I can use for my display. It doesn't have to be, you know, them posed by themselves. I also love all the different effects and heads that they come with. I am disappointed in Felong's, only because this feels really sticky, and maybe if I probably wash it off, it'll be better. I'm not sure why it's coming out like that. It's not leaving any residue on my hands, but when I touch it, it just feels sticky. And unfortunately, you know, with that, if dust or dirt collect, it's going to collect easily on this thing. So that is a bummer. So I might not use this. I might just leave this out. But yeah, and overall, you know, pretty cool figures. Like I said, for $20, $25, you know, they're a good buy. So let's go ahead and we're gonna look at wave 2 in just a second. But anyway, do you guys collect these characters? If you do, let me know in the comments. And until next time, see you later. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.